What is this?
This is matter pertaining to MP Medical Sciences University.
Medical Science University. Nice here.
We have filed our return, and we have also moved an application for modification of the interim order.
Who has filed the application for modification?
My lord, the university has moved that application. My lord, keeping in view...
Interested.
Your Lordship, I am making humble submissions, my lord, on behalf of university also.
University, I see. Now, this university is conducting the exams for what?
All medical courses, but here, my lord, in this public interest litigation, it has been questioned, my lord, the issue which is raised is primarily that the university cannot grant retrospective affiliation with respect to two academic sessions of 2019-20 and 2021. They cannot grant affiliation retrospectively in the light of statute number 26. This is what they have contended in the writ petition, my lord. And, my lord, on that basis, they are saying that once they cannot grant affiliation, then obviously they cannot allow the students to take up the examination. This is what primarily, my lord, the stand taken in the writ petition. My most humble submission is, my lord, the petitioner who is advocate, and he has given few instances that he has organized 2 or 3 blood donation camps. And by doing so, my lord, he has tried to demonstrate his that he is a scholar in the paramedical courses, and he is having antecedent to file this public interest litigation and to maintain it. Now, my lord, my respectful submission is, my lord, he has not conducted proper research to file this public interest litigation. Now, my lord, he has not placed vital aspects and documents before your lordship for consideration. Now, my lord, one of the important thing is, almost similar issue came up for consideration before the Honorable Division Bench of Indore. My lord, that order I have placed on record at page 222. Now, my lord, similar issue was raised.
No, page 222 of which compilation?
Of my returns. साहब मैंने जवाब पेश किया उसमें, जवाब का पेज 222 कृपया करके देख लेंगे साहब. ये रिस्पोंडेंट नंबर 2 और 3 का रिप्लाई है, और ये है डॉक्यूमेंट नंबर 2115 ऑफ 23.
You are respondent number?
2 and 3, sir.
Your counter is here. Now you want to refer to which page?
Page number 222. And my lord, I invite your lordship's kind attention to page number 230. 230. Ji, sir. Now, for the convenience of your lordships, my lord, I'll read from para 10, my lord. With your lordship's kind permission, I'll read it, my lord.
Yes.
In the entire Adhiniyam 2011 and ordinance, no criteria have been fixed for grant of affiliation on which the university can refuse the affiliation. Once the recognition has been granted after following the due procedure prescribed under the Adhiniyam 2000 and Rules 2021 or under repealed rules, then the same norms are not to be looked into or examined by the university for granting of affiliation. The affiliation is only limited to conducting examinations and issuance of mark sheet, degrees or diplomas, as the case may be as discussed in the above paras. It is made clear that once the educational institution has been established after due recognition and affiliation, the university still has the power to inspect and see whether the norms are being followed or not. And if the university finds any deficiency in its staff, building, laboratory and hostel, etc., affiliation can be withdrawn after following principle of natural justice. Even the paramedical council is having the power to withdraw the recognition. Therefore, given the above discussion, we are of the considered opinion that the role of the university is very limited in granting affiliation to the educational institutions which have already been recognized by the respective council. In this present case, the rejection of affiliation of the petitioner by the university is only on the ground that it cannot be granted for 2018-19, 1920 in 2022. Whereas Shri So-and-so is not disputing that except in the case of the petitioner in other more than 40 cases, the affiliation has been granted for past years. Therefore, the university should not discriminate between the similarly placed educational institutions. The issue of negative parity has already been negated by this court in the case of so-and-so. It is also not in dispute by the university that the petitioner has given admissions to the students and deposited the requisite fee with the university with all documents. Given the above, we hereby remand the matter to the university to reconsider the case of the petitioner for grant of affiliation for the year 2018-19, 1920 within 1 week, so that the students can participate in the examination.
Mr. Counsel, whether the division bench has given reference of any substantive provision under which the university can grant retrospective recognition or affiliation?
No, my lord.
After all, what is the meaning of precedence? Unless the judge order says that by virtue of this express provision, the university is competent to accord affiliation retrospectively, can we, with these observations, that since it has been done in the past, therefore it should be also be done, and therefore reconsider? Can it have a precedential value?
No, my lord is right.
Understand? See, if no doubt, we all are supposed to maintain consistency, but all said and done, bereft of the provision of law, can we under Article 226 grant the permission retrospectively just because we want to do it?
My lord is right. Now, my lord, my respectful submission is, my lord, so far as the query which my lord has made, my lord, I agree with that. My lord is right. But your lordship may kindly appreciate this situation. My lord, due to COVID-19 pandemic, my lord, the examinations could not be conducted for few academic sessions. My lord, keeping that aspect
problem with your university is manifold. Your university, your nursing council, your National Nursing Council, Indian National Council, all have decided to only create confusion and pass on the papers to the colleges. I don't want to use those words on this online hearing going on, but definitely with some ulterior motives and to achieve a collateral purpose. We have seen in the past also the conduct of the medical university and that of the MP Nursing Council. They do not have a single paper related to recognition and affiliation. Your DME had come here before this court. He had no answer to questions raised. The officer in charge of the MP Nursing Council had virtually raised his hands up, saying that everything is ipsy-dixy in the council. I do not have any documents, and for this reason everything was recorded in the order passed by this court, and CBI inquiry has been ordered, which is in progress. Under such circumstances, now medical university, under which kind of pressure we do not know, is now even prepared to grant retrospective affiliation and also to permit the boys or girls to take the examination without the verification of the fact whether such candidates have actually completed the course or not, whether they have undergone the practical training or not, what is the material before you to decide such an issue in an omnibus manner that all such students shall be permitted to appear in the examination of all these school colleges where the admission, enrollment and affiliation is indeed vulnerable in the obtaining facts and circumstances, because there is no record available unless you can demonstrate that these are the colleges of which so many students shall be permitted to take the examination. Then you have to demonstrate how these colleges are now fit to be given the recognition and affiliation for these number of students. What material do you have to decide and order by stroke of pen that all such colleges are being given retrospective affiliation and students, without even specifying how many students, students of such colleges will be permitted to take the examination of the year 1920, 2021, 1819 and 1920-21. This is a very alarming situation. After all, we have given we do not draw any pleasure stalling the government functioning, but we are equally concerned that unless we are satisfied in this such situation, of which I have given you the background, in such situation, if we permit such kind of examinations to be conducted, no wonder it may turn out to be a bigger scam than what has been in the past. For the simple reason, because there is no check as to who are the students who have done the courses, who have completed the practical trainings and now eligible to take the examination. And mind it, that they would be nursing staff for the entire state, be in private hospitals or public, government hospitals. If we do not know who is appearing in the examinations, if we do not know persons appearing is eligible or not, what kind of nursing is expected of such persons who will only have this kind of certificate that they have passed the examination? You have also come across situation where impersonated persons have taken the examination. And you yourself have disclosed this fact, that this is how it has been done in the past. So looking to that sensitivity of the matter and wider public interest regarding public health which is at stake, we want you to verify this fact as to which are the colleges. The retrospective, prospective is one aspect. But factually speaking, even assuming that we may continue to your submission to tide over exceptional circumstances, you have as a one-time measure, you have decided to give them retrospective recognition. This by itself would not justify holding of the examination unless there is a verification of the persons who are likely to take the examination. It becomes very difficult, and once we permit this, then I am telling you, Mr. Singh, there would be a catastrophic situation in the field of medical and health care in the entire state. Technical aspect is one thing, but factual aspect is actually alarming. We are not interested to withhold the exam, to restrain you from holding the examination. We are only interested that only such persons are permitted who are eligible to take the examination. And indeed that aspect is also to be addressed, whether you can do it retrospectively or not, but that is, to our understanding, that is not of so much of importance looking to the wider public interest. But nevertheless, still wider would be public interest that whether such persons whom we are permitting are really eligible or not. You seek instructions in that behalf, and let us know how have we worked out, what kind of colleges are there where such students have studied. If you verify these facts, let us know that there is a verification, then we can definitely consider the situation, because ultimately we cannot also stall the state machinery from carrying out the examinations, but examinations should be of genuine persons. That is something which is, you be a constitutional authority and a first law officer of the state should, according to us, be equally concerned as to whether, if we permit such kind of examinations, what is going to happen. So, therefore, it is indeed of need of the hour that, because university in the past, as a matter of fact, I should not comment upon it, but it appears by establishment of such kind of university by an enactment, in fact, is a misadventure. This has created more a problem than address the problems for solutions. Medical Science University has not done the work in all fair manner, in all fairness, proper work. Because our experience at Gwalior bench is not so good about the medical university. I do not know about other benches. But here we have a we cut a sorry figure for both Nursing Council as well as the Medical Science University. If university is such a high accredited university, a medical science university, which is expected of to be very clinical in its approach in the matter of regulating the working of the various colleges, medical colleges or nursing colleges, and if it maintains blissful silence and comes with a long face before the court that it does not have any documents, look at the state of affairs prevailing in the university. यानी आपके पास सारे कागजात होने चाहिए, कौन से कॉलेज रन कर रहे हैं, कितने बच्चे पढ़ रहे हैं, क्या इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर है, क्या ट्रेनिंग मॉड्यूल है, और आप कोर्ट में आके बोलते हो साहब हमारे पास कोई कागज नहीं है। और यही हालत नर्सिंग काउंसिल का है। आज पता नहीं आपको पता है कि नहीं पता है, जो यहाँ पे बहस हुई थी उस वक्त कि कहीं कहीं पर तो ये नर्सिंग कॉलेजेस 2-2 कमरों में चलाए जा रहे हैं। अब आप सोचिए, ग्वालियर में बता रहे थे, ये वकील लोग भी खड़े हैं सामने, इन लोगों ने बहस करी थी कि साहब जिस दिन परीक्षा होती है उस दिन बाहर से बच्चे आते हैं और पूरा प्लेटफॉर्म भरा रहता है, लेकिन वो बच्चे नहीं है, वो तो केवल परीक्षा देने के लिए आए किसी के बिहाफ में, impersonated persons। इसमें आई विल रिक्वेस्ट योर सीरियस इंटेलिजेंस, थोड़ा इसको आप इंक्वायर कर लें और इंक्वायर करके इसको रिव्यू करें आप, क्योंकि आपके सक्षम इस चीज़ को करने के लिए हम सब सरकार के साथ में हैं, प्रोवाइडेड एक्शन इज बोनाफाइडी एंड इट इज वाइडर पब्लिक इंटरेस्ट।
Yes, we are 100% agree, Marut. Whatever your lordship is pointing out, Marut, we must take proper care. The university is required to take all corrective measures, Marut, and we'll try to come up to the expectations of my lord. Your lordship may kindly permit me to place few documents on in reference to with regard to the retrospective affiliation. I mean, what my respectful submission is.
भाई आप एफिलिएशन का पर्पस क्या बताइए? चलिए मान जाते हैं आपको पावर है एफिलिएशन देने के लिए, मान आज आप एफिलिएशन देने के लिए सक्षम में, ये मान के चले हम लोग, उसका पर्पस क्या है इसका?
सर मेरा एक छोटा सा निवेदन है, जैसा आपका एक कंसर्न है साहब कि एक स्टूडेंट्स को वेरीफाई नहीं किया यूनिवर्सिटी। मेरा एक निवेदन ये है सर, एज पर स्टैट्यूट 26(5), we have directed all the head of the colleges and principal of the institution to submit list of the students. They have submitted that list of the students along with the attendance register, along with their own affidavit. If we find these affidavits false, we'll take strict action against it.
वो तो हम नहीं कर सकते, वो तो कहानी फिर एक कमीशन बनाना पड़ेगा आपके लिए, क्योंकि ठीक है, आप लॉ में बहस कर दें, we'll discuss everything in our order.
एक छोटा सा निवेदन था साहब, अगर आप उचित समझे, अगर साहब ये the interim order, if at all, if my lord thinks it proper, could it be modified to this extent, Manoj, that we may be permitted to go further with the examination? Will not declare the result unless and until this honorable court directs us to declare.
That prayer we had rejected on the very first day. Mr. Modi had prayed that at least allow us to conduct the examination. But we are not interested in the result of the examination. We are interested that only such persons should be allowed to take examination who have done the courses, subject to what further Mr. Jiten Sharma argues, at whose instance I have granted stay.
Manoj, for the moment, your lordship may kindly see annexure R1, Manoj, it may to some extent satisfy the made by your lordship. So, Manoj, your lordship may kindly permit me to refer annexure R1. This annexure R1 starts from page 21. Now, my lord may kindly come to page 75 onwards. My lord, the affidavits of the institution, then my lord...
Since you are arguing on merits, so let us first see the source of authority in law which permits you to give retrospective affiliation. Then we'll come to facts.
With regard to retrospective affiliation, my lord may kindly permit me to refer two documents, my lord. I'll just place annexure R11 and R14.
What is R11?
For the kind of your lordship, my lord. R11 starts from page 202. And in fact, my lord, the public interest litigant under the High Court rules is required to do research work properly and to place all such documents, my lord, which he has not done. No, my lord, by annexure R11.
I assume it is a suo moto. Now you let us know which law permits you to give retrospective affiliation. Now, first of all, you show me the provision related to affiliation.
आपके संज्ञान में साहब मैं annexure R11 और R14 लेके आ रहा हूँ साहब इस पॉइंट पे specific and try and answer this query specifically.
Which is the basic provision related to affiliation. Let us see that.
जी, that is statute 26. Statute 26.
26. Where do we get it?
My learned friend Mr. Modi must be having statutes. I'll request him to pass it on to the Honorable.
Mr. Modi, do you have?
Page 89.
He says it is on record. Mr. Modi, Mr. Sharma, P5. Page. Mr. Sharma. Direction number 001. Procedure for the grant of continuation of affiliation to existing affiliated health science colleges and recognized institutions with Madhya Pradesh Medical Science University. Yes, Mr. Singh.
2015 वाला नोटिफाइड नहीं हुआ है वो 2015 सर पिटीशन में है
in fact the document which is filed along with the writ petition has not been notified, Manoj. In fact, these are the statutes of 2000
But this is what Mr. Modi has asked us to open up. We have opened page 91. If you have that compilation with you, you come to page 91. The compilation filed by the petitioner. And that is the same which Mr. Modi is also holding. चलो डॉक्यूमेंट जो दिखाया है हमको 91 का, इसके अलावा कोई और डॉक्यूमेंट हो तो वो भी दिखा दीजिए.
This is not notified.
सर ये 91 मेरा एक निवेदन है साहब. मैं इनफैक्ट ये जो है ये नोटिफाइड ही नहीं है. मैं आपसे निवेदन करना चाहता हूँ साहब, पिटिशनर claiming himself to be an advocate, Maro. He has not done any work to place before the
let us condemn him. Now you are an advocate general. You please let us know what is the law. If we are supposed to be guided by you.
The statutes, in fact, my learned friend Mr. Modi, I'm not sure whether he is having statute book or not.
I've sent for it. I'll get the statute.
इसको ऐसा करें, अभी वो बुलवा रहे हैं तो इसको डिफर कर दें.
आप जैसा आदेश करें. नहीं, जैसा आदेश.
अभी मोदी साहब के पास वो किताब नहीं है जो आप पढ़ना चाह रहे हैं.
आप जैसा आदेश.
तो आप जब कहें तब कर दें, लंच के बाद कर दें या कल कर दें, ऐसा कहें आप. कल छुट्टी है शायद ना, क्या है?
जी.
कल दिन कौन सा है? कल वर्किंग सैटरडे है.
हाँ कल वर्किंग है साहब, कल वर्किंग.
एक मिनट.
तो
एक
यह साहब 10 को 11 को जब भी आप उचित समझे, आपको जब भी कन्वीनियंट हो.
नहीं, this bench may not be available on 1st and 3rd. 5 लगा दें.
ठीक है सर, 5 जी.
आपको जो भी रिफर करना, आप एक काम करें, इंडिपेंडेंट ऑफ दिस कंपाइलेशन आप कंपाइलेशन यहाँ ट्रांसमिट करवा दें तो ताकि आपको रिफर करने में सुविधा हो. और बट दैट शुड बी पार्ट ऑफ द रिकॉर्ड.
जी.
मिस्टर मोदी आप देख लें, जो सिंह साहब बहस करना चाह रहे हैं वो डॉक्यूमेंट्स कंपाइल करके सेपरेटली दे दीजिए. और जहाँ तक लॉ का सवाल है उसका नहीं भी होगा तो वी कैन ऑलवेज रीड इट बिकॉज दैट्स अ मैटर ऑफ लॉ. इसको 5 को लगा दें सिंह साहब.
जी सर. जी.
मिसेज जय शर्मा 5 को लगा देते हैं. 5 को वर्किंग है ना आप लोगों की? नहीं मतलब वकील लोग काम करेंगे ना 5 तारीख को. नहीं मतलब आप तो मेंबर है बार काउंसिल से पूछ रहा हूँ आपसे. इस हफ्ते तक तो है, मतलब अगले हफ्ते से पक्का नहीं है. नहीं ना, क्यों अभी तो आपने सस्पेंड वर्क किया है ना, अभी खत्म नहीं किया है, इसीलिए पूछ रहा हूँ आपसे. तो अरे भाई फिर आप तो बहस करना शुरू कर दिए. अभी सिंह साहब ने बहस शुरू भी नहीं करी है. यानी वो तो ही इज गोइंग विद द अटमोस्ट डिसिप्लिन मैनर. अब उसको आप बीच में जो है कहना चाहते साहब वो गलत बहस कर रहे हैं. अभी शुरू कहाँ करी उन्होंने बहस. भाई सिंह साहब ऐसा है कि जितेंद्र शर्मा जी हैं पिटिशनर के वकील, तो इनके हिसाब से अभी जो स्ट्राइक सस्पेंडेड है वो संभवतः 5-6 भी सस्पेंड रहेगी, ऐसा इनका वक्तव्य है. अब उसके बाद ये विड्रॉ होगी कि नहीं होगी ये नहीं कह सकते. तो कब चाहेंगे आप बहस करना, 5-6 को कि 10-11 को?
हम तो आपके आदेश पे है साहब. आप 10 बोलते हैं, 11 बोलते हैं, जो भी आप बोले साहब.
हमारे लिए तो एक अपॉर्चुनिटी है कि हम एडवोकेट जनरल साहब को सुन रहे हैं, तो इसलिए इट्स अ प्रिविलेज फॉर अस. हम तो यही चाहेंगे कि आप रोज हमारे यहाँ अपीयर हो तो हम लोग वी शुड फील इलेटेड कि एडवोकेट जनरल इज एड्रेसिंग अस. इसलिए हम तो आप ही कन्वीनियंस से चल रहे हैं.
it is my privilege to appear before your lordship and to learn something new, sir.
ये तो
It is always a pleasure for me.
कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल अथॉरिटी आप हैं हमारे सामने, तो हमें तो इस बात का फख्र है भाई कि हम आपको सुन रहे हैं। तो अब आप बता दें, जब आप चाहें तब हमें लगा दें।
10 रख दे सर, 10।
कब बताएं?
10 तारीख को सर।
अच्छी बात है, 10 तारीख लगा देते हैं
जी।
जब आप चाहें तब, कोई दिक्कत नहीं। हम डेट के मामले में यू हैव अ प्रिविलेज, जब चाहेंगे तब लग जाएगा
जी।
10 तारीख लगा देते हैं।
आई एम सो हाईली obliged।
हाँ, 10 तारीख को मिलते हैं, संभवतः सबसे मुलाकात हो ही जाएगी 10 तारीख को, ऐसा जितेंद्र शर्मा जी के वक्तव्य से लग रहा है।
I am so highly obliged।